So the Pistons will get the first possession. Now, New York starting five. We've got Jackson, and it's Houston in a shooting guard. Here's Stackhouse. Screen by Robinson. 6 to shoot. Ball stolen. Here's Sprewell. Pass to Houston. Now here's Jackson. From downtown. It's hauled in by Robinson. And here's Curry. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Houston. About a minute into this first quarter. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Knicks ball.
Now Jackson. Pass to Houston. Thomas, left side. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Stackhouse. Detroit moving the ball around. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, can Stackhouse bounce. So much fun watching him do his thing.
Pass to Sprewell. Here's Camby. Robinson defending. And it's Camby missing.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Stackhouse. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Jackson, the pass to Sprewell. Now Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot here. Here's Houston. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Much respect for the jumper of Houston. He knows exactly when to let it fly.
Outside Robinson.
New York foul. Latrell Sprewell. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Stackhouse. 6 on the shot clock. Hey, expanding his range.
A little disjointed to start this game, missing 3 of their first 4 shots already.
Thomas, left side. Jackson outside. They get the rebound. Here's Camby. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Houston. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Pass to Atkins. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Wallace's shot is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Jackson. No points so far. Pulls up. Sprewell, no good. And it's Detroit with the ball. Here's Atkins. Pass to Stackhouse. And he drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Gotta do more than this to slow down Stackhouse now. He doesn't let tight defense bother him.
Houston passes to Jackson. The rebound. Here's Atkins. Outside Robinson. Pass to Atkins. Robinson, a screen on Jackson. Sinks it from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Jackson outside. Here's Thomas. Good on the 13-footer.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Wallace outside. Pass to Atkins. Here's Stackhouse. Now here's Wallace. Can't get it to fall.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And they pick up 2.
Always confident he's knocking shots down. The stroke of Sprewell, money.
Wallace outside. Curry passes to Robinson. Wallace takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Wallace has got his second basket on the night.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Houston. Shot is up. Can't nail the jumper.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Robinson can't hit. New York trails by 3. Here's Houston. Jackson outside. Fadeaway. Houston gets the bucket.
Incredible fadeaway against the airtight coverage.
Pass to Atkins. Here's Stackhouse. And here's Robinson. Unloads from 13. Wallace. Out to the wing. Here's Atkins from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Atkins has got 6.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Pass to Houston. Nice jump shot.
That's Houston's sweet spot now, knocking jumpers down off the catch.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Houston's gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Stackhouse. Pass to Atkins. Shoots over Jackson. A nice shot by Atkins. Atkins has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Counted from distance.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
Here's Stackhouse. Pass to Atkins. Robinson, a screen on Jackson. Clock at 6. Atkins can't get it to go. Jackson outside. Takes it inside. Here's Thomas. And it falls all over the rim and in. 6 points for him.
An incredible passer of the rock. I want Mark Jackson as my point guard any day, anytime.
Pass to Atkins. Detroit moving the ball around. Now here's Robinson. No good with a layup. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Here's Atkins. After the basket by New York on the other end. The shot by Stackhouse, no good. Wing shot on the way. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Stackhouse. They need this. And it's New York with a rebound. Camby's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Thomas. Here's Houston. Here's Camby. Here's Thomas. Uses the glass on the layups. And now a 5-point New York lead.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Williamson's checked in for Detroit. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Barry. He's scoreless. Off target at the rim. Pass to Anderson. Here's Harrington. Barry pulls it in. Detroit trails by 5. Here's Stackhouse. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. There's a minute 17 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Houston. Here's Harrington. Covered by Williamson. Shot is good by Harrington. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Here's Barry. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Harrington, the pass to Anderson. Here's Sprewell. Here's Camby. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Atkins, good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Here's Sprewell. Over to the wing. Kicks it out to Anderson. That three's off the mark. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. New York out in front, up 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. So far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, right away, we've seen them finding points with solid post play. I mean, they're playing aggressively and fighting for it down there.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And it's White in at the 3. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for Detroit and for New York. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. Jones, the pass to White. And he makes it on the layup. White's got his first 2 points of the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And for Detroit, and it's Barry in at the shooting guard position. Sprewell gets the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Deadly from the mid-range. Sprewell so confident in that shot.
Barry, the pass to Williamson. Now here's White. There's a screen. Back to Wallace. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher. And we saw it right there.
Isley, no good. Williamson passes to Barry. Jones from outside. He drops it from range. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Here's Harrington. Good D by Wallace. If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
Barry misses. And here's New York now. Pass to Isley. Here's Harrington. Watched by Wallace. Here's Isley. New York working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. White with the steal. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Left side Jones. White finds Williamson. And here's Wallace. Just 4 to shoot. That gives them the lead. Wallace has got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Isley. Defended by Jones. Isley, good. And here's Detroit. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Thomas, he's checked in for New York. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. White. Pass to Barry. Outside Jones. From deep. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Isley. Pass to Harrington. Shoots over White. Shot is good by Harrington. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
They get it back. And New York has possession. Here's Isley. Thomas, a screen on Jones. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sprewell.
Oh, big finish!
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And Mr. Sprewell rising up. An easy liftoff.
And here comes the break. Ahead. Here's Thomas. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Jones. Back to Williamson. Over Thomas. And again, no good by Detroit. New York leading by 4. Now here's Anderson. White with a steal. Over to the left wing. Here's Barry. White on the wing. Pass to Williamson. Now here's White. Anderson covers. And there's White. That's good.
Nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Isley. Defended by Jones. Here's Harrington. The shot misses. Great D that time from Williamson.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
White finds Williamson. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Isley, no good. Isley's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Rabracha. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, Detroit. Thomas, right side. Pass to Jackson. Here's Anderson. He's covered by Curry. Pulls it from 20. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Stackhouse from the stripe. And it's New York with a rebound. Harrington's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Pass to Stackhouse. Back to Jones. Detroit moving the ball around. Inside. Thomas with a steal. Now here's Jackson. To the middle. Here's Harrington. Good D by Williamson. Jackson against Jones. Kicks it out to Williamson. Some room here for Jones. And again, no good by Detroit.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Houston gets the bucket. Houston's got 10.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Here's Stackhouse. Pass to Williamson. And it's New York with a rebound. Thomas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Back to Jackson. Houston passes to Harrington. Anderson with space. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4. Detroit trails by 6. Jones feels it out. Here's Stackhouse. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. He's got 6. Jackson against Jones. Charity stripe shot. Houston can't hit. Outside Curry. Pass to Stackhouse. To the wing, right side. Here's Curry. Clock at 6. Detroit needs to get off a shot. No good on the triple. New York leading by 4. Anderson passes to Houston. Over Jones. Another shot. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got 9 rebounds now. Thomas with a steal. To the paint. Looking to get it going. Shot is good by Harrington. Harrington's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And here's Jackson. Out left to the wing. Here's Houston. Just 5 on the clock. Thomas, that's good. And now it's an 8-point New York lead.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. .157 left in the second. It's good. Stackhouse has gotten 4 this quarter.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
Here's Houston. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Atkins. Defended by Jackson. Here's Atkins. Just 3 to shoot. Wallace outside. Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Sprewell gets the bucket.
He's on a roll in this quarter. The defense better be careful.
Here's Atkins. He's got 10. Here's Stackhouse. Pass to Robinson. There's the triple. Drops in the 3. Robinson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Jackson for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Atkins. Defended by Jackson. Here's Stackhouse. They swipe it. Here's Houston. 12 points for him. 12 seconds left in the second. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 15. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Houston's got 6 in the quarter. And so that brings the first half to a close. New York out in front, leading by 9. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Look at Detroit. They haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. We need to find that mojo.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for Detroit.
Well, you don't want to give away the game. That's what they're doing with all of these turnovers, Shaq.
Yep, Butterfingers.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. So on the floor for New York, we've got Jackson, and it's Sprewell in at the 3. Houston, yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one. Pass to Stackhouse. Outside Robinson. Here's Atkins. The 3 is up. Houston with a rebound. Sprewell passes to Camby. Shoots over Robinson, and it's New York scoring again.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And the basket by Stackhouse.
Right down the lane, Stackhouse blows past the defense there.
Pass to Sprewell. New York working the ball around now. Here's Thomas. And rejected. Curry surveys. Wallace outside. Robinson, a screen on Jackson. Robinson can't hit. New York leading by 11. Pass to Sprewell. Here's Camby. Watched by Wallace. Camby, the pass to Sprewell. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Stackhouse. 10 points for him. Lets it go from the wing, and it's New York with a rebound. Camby's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jackson, the pass to Houston. Here's Camby. Puts it up. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Pass to Curry. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Robinson. Pure from 3-point range. Robinson's got 6.
Got to respect the outside stroke of Robinson. Cliff is a guy who has a nice touch for a big man.
Camby, the pass to Sprewell. And it's rejected. Now here's Curry. Defense is right there. Robinson can't hit. New York leading by 12. Fires from 14. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Here's Stackhouse. Tipped. Jackson surveying the D. Pass to Sprewell. Here's Thomas. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive. Here's Atkins. 10 points for him. Here's Stackhouse. Looking to get back on track. And Camby pulls it down. Camby's got 9 rebounds now.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Outside Curry. Here's Wallace. Can't hit that one. Thomas with the defensive effort. Here's Sprewell. And Stackhouse pulls it down. Detroit trails by 14. Here's the floater. Curry, no good. Here's Sprewell. Watched by Wallace. Here's Houston. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Houston's got 6 in the quarter.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Now here's Jackson. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
I got your help side.
Pass to Camby. Now Jackson.
Detroit foul. Cliff Robinson. First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for Detroit, number 20, John Barry.
On defense, Detroit. Here's Sprewell. Off the left rim and out. Here's Atkins. 10 points for him. Pass to Robinson. Here's Atkins. 4-3. The rebound by Sprewell.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Here's Camby. Robinson defending. Five on the clock. Houston. The rebound by Detroit. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Robinson. Fades and shoots. And it's New York with a rebound. Houston's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Sprewell. Thomas passes to Sprewell. And here's Jackson. New York again can't hit. Here's Robinson. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. New York leading by 16. Jackson with it. Here's Houston. Baseline jumper right on the money. Houston's got 8 points in the quarter.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run is their proficiency inside the three-point line.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, what does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game? These are all good questions. BA, back to you.
Okay, Allie. Appreciate the update. Right side, Robinson. Here's Barry. Back to Robinson. Screen by Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Stackhouse. Deflected.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And it's Detroit with the ball. After the basket by New York on the other end. Outside Robinson. Lets it go from 11. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Robinson's got 8 points.
The defender is doing everything he can, but the height disparity limits his options.
New York working the ball around now. Up top, Jackson. Pass to Camby. Puts it up from the high post. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Right side, Robinson. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 10.
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Here's Sprewell. Robinson defending. Sprewell, no good. Detroit trails by 16. Stackhouse, the pass to Robinson. Goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in. Robinson's got 9 points in the quarter.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Here's Houston. 22 points for him. Cans it from the wing. Houston's got 24.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Pass to Wallace. Robinson, a screen on Thomas. Barry misses. New York leading by 16. Here's Houston. The rebound by Detroit. Wallace has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Robinson. Harrington with a rebound. And here's New York now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Outside, Anderson.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Robinson with a double. Anderson passes to Houston. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. He's got 26.
Boy, you look at Allen Houston work, and it just seems so easy. Comes so naturally to him to score the ball.
And down it goes. 2 points.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Here's Anderson following the score by Detroit. The shot is good by Harrington. Harrington's got 8.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well. One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
New York leading by 16. Here's Sprewell. 10 points for him. 50 seconds left in the third. 5 to shoot. Here's Houston. And it's New York scoring again.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home.
That one's good. He's got 10.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist. Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
24 seconds left in the third. Stolen by Anderson. In transition, here they come. Here's Thomas. Pass to Sprewell. Here's Harrington. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. And New York has possession. 17-point game. Here's Houston. New York again can't hit. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. New York out in front, leading by 17. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's Barry in at the two-guard spot. Jones, the pass to Barry. Back to Jones. Here's Stackhouse. Pass to Jones. Detroit moving the ball around. Clock at 6. A little mid-range shot is up. And it's New York with a rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Outside, Anderson. Lets it go from 14. And Thomas gets it to go on the assist by Anderson. Anderson's got his 4th assist with that last one. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Williamson passes to Barry. Oh, he tries a 3. Anderson pulls it down.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
Here's Sprewell. Pass to Houston. And stolen by Williamson. Tries to break his ice. And the basket by Stackhouse.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assist. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Harrington. That one doesn't drop. Here's Barry. Pass to Williamson. Over Thomas. And that one's long. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. A shot from the mid-range. The putback.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
First team foul.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for New York.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And the first one at the line is good, and Detroit making a change here. Robinson's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Barry. Jones from outside. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Thomas has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Isley, good.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Thomas against Williamson. Goes up at the elbow. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Thomas has got 6 here in the quarter.
And, guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
And that one drops for him.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Now here's Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Harrington with a rebound. New York leading by 19. Isley, the pass to Thomas. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thomas has got 12 points here in the second half.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Outside Jones. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice time. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
First free throw is good. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Here's Harrington. Over Williamson. Harrington's shot is off. Oh, ripped away. Here's Houston. And the shot is good. Dropped it in off the front of the rim. Houston's got 30.
You love the efficiency that Houston scores and plays with. Takes smart shots all the time.
Here's Jones. That shot missing. Nice D from Anderson. Here's Isley, defended by Jones. Pass to Houston. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by Detroit. Wallace has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Barry. Detroit moving the ball around. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Harrington. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Williamson. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Here's Isley. Pass to Camby. Oh, and he nails it from the high post.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Anderson. Here's Isley. Watched by Wallace. Camby, the pass to Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. Good work defensively by Robinson.
They are winning despite his efforts. He's been off all night.
Barry, the pass to Wallace. Outside Robinson. Shoots over Anderson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Here's Harrington. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Jones. And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than the tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
First personal foul, second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Come get it, come get it.
Pass to Atkins. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Here's Harrington. Nice little shot fake there. Got the D out of position. Harrington's got 4 points this quarter.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Stackhouse, the pass to Robinson. Six to shoot. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Anderson. Puts it up from 15. Here's Camby. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
Anderson gets the bucket.
Anderson.
Here's Atkins. Wallace outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Robinson against Anderson. Pass to Wallace. Now here's Anderson, guarded closely. Here's Camby. The rebound by Detroit. Robinson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. It's tipped. Jackson outside. Camby, the pass to Sprewell. And Clark with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even. But they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. And kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now. And in some cases, begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty
I wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Curry, he's checked in for Williamson. Thomas, he's checked in for New York. New York on D.
Shandon Anderson. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Detroit, Cliff Robinson. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Robinson. And so he makes both from the line. Now Jackson. Pass to Anderson. Here's Thomas. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Atkins. Back to Robinson. Hits the front of the rim and out. Now here's Jackson. So New York wins it. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now to present our player of the game.